Caren, can you hear me and see me?
I can. Hang on.
Yes. Yes, take your time, no worries.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sorry. I have so much audio-visual stuff and like 3 different mics.
No worries, no worries. I know you're extremely busy, so whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and begin.
I'm ready.
Perfect, sounds good. Let's go ahead and begin with your first name, last name. Spell it out along with your title.
My name is Caren Russom, Caren Russom, and my title is Mayor of the City of Orlando.
Caren, thank you so much for joining me today. And today's topic is essentially the Arroyo Grande mayor race. So I know you are currently the mayor right now as we speak. So I only have 4 questions in total. So the first question is, why should the Arroyo Grande community re-elect you as mayor?
Well, I think that the biggest thing that separates me from the 2 people who are challenging me is experience. Neither of them have any political experience nor any on our lower committees in Arroyo Grande, which is normally kind of how things go. I've been serving the city of Arroyo Grande for 17 years, and my record is proven. And again, if you take a look at mayorcaren.com, you can see all the endorsements where I've got endorsements of all political persuasion of people that you will recognize and your viewers will recognize, and that will, I think, solidify why I should be for it.
And my second question is, what issues will you prioritize if you stay in office as mayor?
These are very easy ones to put at the top of the list. Number 1 is water, and we should probably go 1 through 5. Water, roads, and the general plan. So we need to expand our supply, and we are working diligently on 3 different ways to do that. And the second issue, which I don't know if we can put it at number 2 because it's almost as important as water, and that is our pavement and infrastructure. We've got to find a way to make sure that we can take care of that and have a secure funding source for that going forward. And thirdly, not very exciting, but we're going to embark upon our general plan redo starting next year, and I want to lead the community through that. It's a big, giant policy document, and it might sound boring, but it's kind of like the Bible for the city that drives all the decisions that elected officials and staff make. And so I want to lead us through all 3 of those things: water, pavement, infrastructure, and the general plan.
Okay, and exactly, that's what was going to be my third question, which is, how important are the water, homelessness, and infrastructure issues to you?
Water is number 1 by far, without a doubt, because it's the one that's the least predictable, right? So we can plan for pavement. We can especially work regionally with our partners, which is what we do on homelessness. So, which is not to say those aren't important issues, but water is one that's got this big question mark because we just never know what the future holds. So that's where my attention is, number 1. Our residents have done really, for the most part, as much as they can do. We've been conserving, we've been asking people to do this for years. We've done it, and the citizens have done that. So that's the demand side of the equation. The supply side, that's the easier side because we can control that. The harder side is the supply side. And so that's what I want to really focus on, is how do we deal with the supply side? We've got 2 supply sources in our portfolio for where we've got Lopez Lake and groundwater. We need to expand. And so that includes making deals, hopefully, to purchase water from some of our neighbors who have more than they need. It involves Central Coast Blue, which is a regional water recycling project that I am strongly for and have fought hard to make sure that this comes forward in the right format. And thirdly, pursue desalination in concert with the county of San Francisco. Pavement, we're talking about D22 and the request for sales tax that will help us secure a funding source for that. And homelessness, we are working with the county, who has a new coordinator for that, and really doing wraparound services and making sure that the cities, the county, and the nonprofits all work together to leverage each other's work rather than duplicate. And so that's how I would tackle many of those issues.
And Caren, a vote for you is a vote for what?
A vote for me is a vote for the community of Arroyo Grande. Again, I've been a proven leader. I stand right in the middle. I stand for making sure that I support all 20,000 Arroyo Grande residents without favoritism, without political party persuasion. This is all about, I was raised in Arroyo Grande. I've been serving it officially for 17 years, but I've lived here more than 40. And I know who Arroyo Grandeans are and what we need and how to take us forward.
Caren, is there anything else you'd like to add to this interview? Anything that I missed? Anything regarding just our Arroyo Grande mayor race?
Good question. Let me think about that.
I think the biggest thing is that I have a plan for Arroyo Grande's future, and neither of my opponents have offered a plan. One opponent is wanting to make a declaration of sorts, and the other one has not put forth a platform, but neither of them have said what we need to do about water, pavement, or any of the issues that really bring us all to the table, the things that Arroyo Grandeans expect us to solve for them. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just making sure that people know what each candidate is planning to do for the next couple of years to solve these big problems.
Caren, this concludes the interview. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're extremely busy, and I appreciate you carving out some time for this interview.
Thank you for working with me on that. And I thought the bell, yep, it just rang. It's 12:16. So, which is fine. But you mentioned a photographer. Did you want me to send you like a headshot or a campaign photo, or is this good enough that you can flip it?
Yeah, and
what can I do for you?
Yeah, any pictures or videos that you'd like to send over, you can go ahead and do that. I'll be more than happy to implement that in my story, since we are virtual. The other ones, I will meet them in person, so I'll be able to grab footage of that. So just to make it fair, I would love to just implement as many pictures and videos of you as well, if that's
absolutely.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll send you my campaign photo, and then I'll send you a link to my website. You can stream grab anything on there, and it's literally got my life story on there. So there's also video links to the candidate forum, which is, you can pull off that. So I'll send you a couple things, and then you can pull anything else you might want off my website.
Perfect. Sounds good. Caren, thank you so much for your time. You have a great rest of the day.
And thank you for your understanding. I really know that was difficult. It didn't fit into what you guys wanted to do, so I appreciate you working with me.
No worries. I'm just glad we were able to get this interview done overall. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.